Hello. So, I've been wanting, I've been trying some other Solstheim overhauls, and I've been wanting to try this one, the Summer Solstheim HD. Pretty big overhaul, and you'll notice I did take and put it up at the top of my load order because I just felt like this was, a good size overhaul, and that's where it should probably be. You're probably going to see more of that in the future just because I've been feeling a little more comfortable with that. So, anyway, the mod is about, as you see here, it's a little over 324 megabytes. Let's just say it's 325. So it's good size. But to overhaul Solstheim and make it look nice, I'm not surprised. It needs to be pretty big. Let's see. They say it is a complete transformation of the environment. Let's see. Higher resolution textures, full LOD of terrain and trees. Let's see. It won't look like anywhere in Skyrim either, but it's going to be different. They have some lush grass and different things. We'll go look around, right? Okay. So I'm here on, this is the new version of Elric, and you'll notice there's some differences. I've just played around with him a little bit. And that's Serana. She's following us. You can see some trees right over there automatically when you come out here. Now, I didn't check to see what time of day it is. Let me check something here. Oh, it's early in the morning, so we're good to go. So, I also have some other new things. Look at that. There's green grass on the ground. I have some other things in the mod that, I owe you some shows on, so don't be too surprised. So those tenderly looking things aren't the best looking, but overall, right now I'm just in Raven Rock. I'm in Waven Walk. Anyway, I'm just in Raven Rock. It's kind of like, do you ever see The Princess Bride? Marriage. It's kind of like that. Oh,
I don't know who said destroying the ash spawn has made it safer.
Hey, I have some Ned's jelly for you.
It must have been quite difficult tracking those creatures down out there.
No, it wasn't that bad at all.
Take these. They should help you during your journeys.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, see you later. Anyway, so I was trying not to do any quests, actually, so that was accidental. I was trying for us to explore, though, and look at all this green. All the greenery. Is that our house? I thought this was our house. Let me check. Yeah, that's our house. It's all greenified out here. So this is cool. This is different. I like something different, and I'm always looking for something thinking that will make Solstheim more fun, and maybe the toaster will like it better. Thought we'd hop up here and get a look around. I think it looks pretty good. I do. Let's hop back down. Boom, ba-doom. Now we're going to go and explore a few other areas, but I'm going to try to do a lot of it on foot rather than doing a lot of fast traveling or anything, because I just want us to see what's what. Now, we might have some trouble and some things to fight. If we do, we do. We'll just deal with it as we go. Definitely a lot of greenery out. Definitely. And it looks summery. I don't know, this might be too, well, I don't know. I was starting to say it might be too much, but is it really too much if it looks good and it works? I mean, I don't know. My idea of being too much, that might be an incorrect thing to say. Now I am using some different, a lot of different mods, and
Right hard, don't look back.
But if you see all this, look at all this summarization here. Like I said, if there was a break there in the past, then that's because I cut out a little battle. But I might leave that battle in. Since it didn't take but a moment, it didn't take very long. If we had a big fight that took a long time, I would remove it. And of course, Serana's still following me around. That's good, though. We need our follower. You never know when she might come in handy. Okay. Well, I think we get the idea. Look at all this. I need to go out to the mushrooms.
Oh.
This will give you a chance to see more of the greenery and see if you like it. I think I saw a little popping in right there. So It might be a little rough. It's not going to be the same as, oh man, maybe being third person isn't the best. Let's go first person. It's not going to be the same as other places in Skyrim, like they said. They purposefully did it differently. We're just going to head to the mushroom over there. Let's see what things look like there. I think being in third person was a little disconcerting. It just didn't seem right. So, you notice the trees are still, still in rough shape. But what they're trying to give you is a greener Solstheim, like they're saying, well, it's been a while. Things are looking better. The ash isn't constantly falling now. So we have, even though that says differently, it still has the plume going. I don't know if anybody ever had a way to stop that. But, so anyway, they're just trying to give you, like Solstheim is changing, it's gradually getting better, etc., etc. So, nothing wrong with that. Alright, so, this looks pretty good. Let's see if we can hop on top of a mushroom. Okay. So this is what it will look like out here. All the greenery. I wish it wasn't so hazy, but it's a good time of day. I guess because it's Solstheim, it's always going to be a little hazy. I don't know that it will ever be not somewhat hazy and cloudy. That's too bad, though. I was really hoping it wouldn't be. Nonetheless, it does look good. If you just look off there in the distance there, I think that looks nice. I don't see anything particularly bad about that. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't really have to do that anymore. I have one of the newer controllers. If you get one of the newer controllers, even though I'm on an Xbox One X, if you get one of the newer like Series X style controllers, it's got a button, and you can take your screenshots just with the push of one button, and you don't have to do what I just did a moment ago. You have to teach yourself, though, to break that habit. It's not always the easiest thing to do. But I'm just going to snap a few pictures. One of them might show up on the thumbnail. So, alright, so anyway, I think you've seen enough to at least know what you're getting. Now, I am going to drop off for a minute, and I'm going to see if I switch days, if we can get a less hazy day. I don't know if we'll be able to, because I think, it is Solstheim still. But this looks better than, it looks better than the usual, and it hasn't had any frame rate issues. If you remember the other overhaul I did, which was really nice, it was super nice, but it did have a little bit of a frame rate issue in a place or two. But it was really nice, so it might be the better one other than this, if you can stand that little bit of a frame rate issue. So that's going to have to be a choice, and you'll just have to figure that out, okay? Alright, so let me show you this mod again. Alright, so I did try to check out a different day or two, and I didn't get any different results. So I think just because it's Solstheim, it's always a little cloudy, a little hazy because of the ash, even though the mod claims that you don't have that, but I don't think they changed that part of the atmosphere. So anyway, this is Summer Solstheim HD. Everything is nice and green. It is a nicer, prettier Solstheim, and I didn't have any of that frame rate issue, so this might be a better alternative. Now, I still really liked that other one better because it was just clearer, crisper, and more colorful. But I admit this one is not bad either. It just depends on you and what you want to do. Now, this was created, I didn't mention this in the first, and I'm sorry, this was created by Ichibu, or you could say Ikaboo, I'm not sure which, and presented by Stone Spiral Gaming, meaning that it was ported by Stone Spiral Gaming. It is a good mod, and I do like it. I didn't experience any issues out here at all, so it depends on whether or not you like it. Like I said, I still had haziness, and I'm going to show you again now that we've looked at this. Remember, it's about 325 megabytes, so it's not tiny, but it's not too huge. So if you notice here, see, it's still kind of hazy. Let's go forward an hour. And it's just always a little hazy, you know, and I guess that's just because it's Solstheim. And I guess if you don't change the weather, I think that other mod actually removed some of this stuff from the weather so that it wasn't as hazy. It was a lot clearer, and probably gave us a different LOD. I'm going to go forward about 4 hours. This is just, I'm just like experimenting for you for a minute just to see if it'll help. But I'm not seeing any great difference. Let's pop over. I'm going to pop over to the next day. What do you think? See, 12 would be 325, so we go about, let's go about 19 hours and see if that makes any difference. We'll give it one more day. And you can watch it kind of cycle through the day with me. It doesn't get super dark. I'm not using anything that gives me super dark nights. Because for the shows, that doesn't really, it's not very helpful. So. Alright. So yeah, it's going to always be kind of hazy here. I mean, you can tell every day is kind of hazy. So still, this looks much nicer than all the just washed out gray stuff all the time. Okay, you get some nice little ferns and some nice little bushes and shrubs or scrubs or whatever. Different things like that. And you still get your mushrooms, of course. You got to have the mushrooms. So I'm not really seeing anything wrong with this. Now, I don't have any super special texture replacers in the load order at this time, so just be aware of that. You're not going to see anything super like that. Alright.
Oh.
Alright, so this has been Summer Solstheim HD. Pretty good size mod, 325 megabytes again. Again, I think it's a good mod. It does summarize Solstheim and makes it look a lot nicer, okay? You'll just have to look at the video and see if it's something that you like, if you're interested in it or not. Alright? Alright, so it works and everything, so I'm probably going to keep it for the load order, just so you know. It works, and it's a nice mod for Solstheim, so this is probably going to stay in. I like it. It's, you know, I think I liked the other one we did before better, but this is another good one. This is a good alternative, so I'm not putting it down, you know, but I can't help but compare it, because there's only been a couple of Solstheim overhauls that I've really looked at. Two, I want to say on this video, if it's a little chopped up, it's because we had some encounters, and I just wanted you to be able to see the island and see enough of it to decide whether or not you want to keep it or not. So, whether or not you would want to keep this or have this in your, so you could see it and know if you like the mod. How's that? I'm not saying anything correctly. So anyway, so hopefully you can look at it and tell if it's something you'd be interested in. That's the whole idea of all these spotlights anyway. So, you know, not trying to show you every little thing, but hopefully show you enough to let you know if you'd be interested. So there you go. So again, Summer Solstheim HD, created by Icaboo and ported over by Stone Spiral Gaming. So, thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Blah, I stick my tongue out at you. Blah, blah. I dare you, come and get me. There's my tongue. Blah. That's what I think of you, interloper. Blah.